right? And you hear them and you hear them and you hear them, and they're preaching them the same way, and blah, 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 blah. It's the same old thing. Jonah got swallowed by a whale because he was, rebellious, and then 3 days he got barfed out, and then he went and did what he did, but he was all bored and mad and pissed off about it, but he did it, so that was obedience. And it turned out okay for the Ninevites, but it didn't turn out so great for Jonah, because then he was like all mad under a, whatever that weed thing that God grew for him, and then so God was like, well, why are you so mad about it? And he sent a worm to eat it, and it fell down, and he was sadder about the shade weed being fallen by a worm than he was about the fact that the Ninevites could have died because they didn't turn back to Jesus, right? And so we hear all these stories 100 times, and you're like, oh, Jonah and the whale, blah, 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 blah. Big deal, Jonah and the whale. Did you ever stop to think that Jonah was so mad that his weed died, and he didn't care that hundreds of thousands of people were about to be destroyed by the Lord?